Hi everybody, this is John Lortz from DiscoverSkills.com, and I'm back with another episode of My Favorite Apps. Today we're going to take a look at a nifty little program called Dragon Dictation. Now, if you're not familiar with Dragon is a voice-to-text, basically a speech recognition technology that's been available as a program over on the PC for many, many years. And it's used for in a lot of different situations where you really don't like typing and you'd rather just talk to your computer. And then what it will do is translate what you say into the typed word. So it's really pretty neat. The one over on the PC is very sophisticated. It'll do a lot of cool things, but it also costs you a couple $100. Over here on the iPhone and the iPad, the Dragon Dictation app is free, and it lets you talk in little notes, short little notes, that you can then keep as a note list inside the program, or you can also copy and paste to other apps that need text on your iPad or iPhone. So let's take a look at it. Let's tap on the icon for Dragon, and that'll take us inside of it here. There we go. Now, just want to mention something here. You may see my screen blank out once in a while as I record this. Dragon is fairly processor intensive, which means that when I start doing things here every once in a while, this may blank out, but just ignore that and kind of hang in there with me. The screen is pretty easy for you to see what to do next. It says tap and dictate. And so in essence what you do is you tap, you start talking into the microphone on the iPad or the iPhone, and then you'll tap again to quit talking. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and tap, and you're going to hear my voice get a little bit softer because I'm actually going to go over by the microphone on the iPad next to me rather than speak into my computer microphone here. But then I'll be back here and we'll see how this thing does. So I'm going to go ahead and tap. Okay, now I'm talking into Dragon Dictation, period. I wonder how well it's doing, period. New line. Now I'm on a new line, period. Okay, and then I tap the screen. Okay, it says, okay, now I'm talking the Dragon Dictation, period. And notice that I talked the period in. I wonder how well it's doing, period. Now I'm on the. Now, it didn't put in new line, but it did put the period, so it missed a little bit there. It's not perfect, but this program really does a pretty cool job of taking what you speak and turning it into text. And you know, one reason I think it messed up for me is that I'm still fairly far away from my iPad microphone, since I'm talking to you through my computer microphone. But the point is that this is a quick way for you not to have to type, but instead just to go ahead and dictate your information in. And what happens is then it's put into these notes here, you can see. So for example, I could keep this, I could continue on if I wanted to here, or I could come up here to the corner and click the plus sign, and that would give me a blank new note. Okay, so I'm going to tap and I'll talk in just a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to try this again and we'll see how well Dragon works. Period. New paragraph. I wonder if it was able to understand me better this time. Period. And here, let's look at the results. It says, okay, I'm a try. And that should have been trying this again, and we'll see how well Dragon works, period. And then a new paragraph. See, it put a line space in there too. I wonder if it was able to understand me better this time, period. So it really did pretty well. And you can see now that we have two notes over here. Okay. Now, one thing you can do is when, if you are not just trying to keep notes inside of the Dragon program, you notice that up in the corner there is a little kind of a I guess it looks like a save button, but if you tap it, it'll bring up options for you. It's kind of a share button. It doesn't use the normal share icon, but it'll bring up a little share icon where you can email it. You can copy or cut this from here to paste into another app. You can even throw it up on Facebook or up on Twitter. Okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and tap on the screen to get rid of that. You can also, once you're done with a particular note, you can also go ahead and hit the trash button up here. So let me go ahead and do that. And what it'll do is it will come up with a little piece of information that says, do you want to delete the last dictation or the note? There you go, it caught up with me finally, and you can see that there. Okay, so I could go ahead and tap, I want to delete the last dictation, and you can see that it completely cleared that out. And there we go. And there's my original note. And so I could go back to that note by just tapping on it. And now I'm back on my original note here. It's got to catch up with me. There you go. Sorry, my screen's a little bit slow here. So you can see that this is kind of a nifty program for just dictating to your phone or to your iPad. Certainly you could probably dictate in your life story if you wanted to here, but I think it's primarily made for just short notes. You could probably dictate emails in here, or short paragraphs, or whatever it is that suits you. It's a great little program. It's very accurate with regards to speech recognition. And I would highly recommend it as a great program for you to use on your iPad or your iPhone. Well, as always, you can email me at jlortz@discoverskills.com if you've got any questions or comments. Of course, you can always visit our website at www.discoverskills.com. And as always, you can always visit our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/discoverskills. And if you do watch us on YouTube, we would love to have a thumbs up from you on any video that we put out there, if you like it. So again, my name is John Lortz. Thanks for watching today, and I will see you in the next video.